Assassin's Creed Unity is a game set in the French Revolution where you play as an assassin that is attempting to avenge the death of his father. And in my opinion, it's one of the worst AAA games that I have actually ever played. If you've never played an Assassin's Creed game, basically it's a lot of parkour that is set in, you know, one of the many medieval periods of the history of life. The combat has a slash and block mentality. Basically, you know, you try and hit something, it probably hits them, or they block, and you know, you hit the block, and then they try and hit you, and you block, or you jump out of the way if it's a heavy weapon. However, with differing features that can be applied in certain situations, such as smoke bombs or muskets, it adds a certain unique dynamic that makes the game more interesting. Graphics wise, it copes with a large amount of moving NPCs at once, similar to that of Hitman, and has a large open world which can be difficult to run. It recommends an i7 with 8GB of RAM, which means it's quite heavy on the graphics angle. The multiplayer is the only new thing the game has adopted. I mean, that was the whole point of Unity. However, there are thousands of glitches and errors. The gameplay is terrible and next to unplayable. The game, it crashes and freezes and loads forever. People dot around or don't move. They go through walls, go through other characters. Your own character is slow, doesn't easily climb up walls, and it's just a pain to control. In summary, really, I bought it for about £30 or £40, and I would recommend do not buy this game. It was a waste of money, and although it did keep to its promise of adding multiplayer and a couple of interesting new features such as blunderbusses and your ability to customize your character a little more, the entire gameplay and story is boring, poorly made and terribly designed. And I know it's weird for me to say it because I'm not a designer of games, so how can I say it, but some indie games are better or more well defined than this game, and this is a AAA game. So every other Assassin's game is actually better than this. Even the PSP versions are better, and it's just painful to play. I mean, Black Flag was probably the best Assassin's Creed game, and that was nothing to do with Assassin's Creed. And that is just my opinion of this game. It's shit, don't buy it, waste of money, waste of life, the end. Subscribe, I'll see you in the next one.